right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the third part of this webinar for COVID-19 Delta variable. We was actually supposed to do this broadcast on Thursday due to busy schedule this upcoming week. I'm on here early prior to the mental exercise talking about our youth at 10 a.m. this morning. So we're going to go ahead and get started right here on this blessed Saturday. Okay, so here we go. So the tracker that I showed you all last Thursday, last Thursday and the week before, for those who watched the webinar, we're looking at the cases and the numbers of Florida, and this was updated as of August 6th, everybody, and the rising levels have went to severe. So now we see we got 84.4 per 100K. We have 1.25 as an infection rate, positive rate 19.1%, 50.8 vaccine dosage. So this here talks about the cases and the hospital deaths on this in terms of that. So Miami-Dade County has 81.9, 13.7 positive, 76 vaccine. Broward County 66.4, 17.4, 64 vaccine. And you see all the numbers are really high, everybody. Hillsborough County a 69.6, 20.4% positive, and 54 vaccine, very high. So as you can see, the numbers are still rising. They are still rising in terms of the Delta variant and what's really happening. And Brevard County is high, and Pat County is high, very, very high. It's medium in Seminole County, is high, and Sarasota, Manatee County is very high, Coloner is high, Oceana County is high, Lake County is high, Maryland County is very high, St. Lucie County very high, and the numbers just go and fluctuate. The further north and the further west that you go in the state of Florida, the numbers start to fluctuate more and more, everybody, as you can see. So now we're going to go down to see how many vaccines were done. So we've had, the blue talks about the dosage, and the light blue talks about the dosage, and the fully vaccine talks about in the blue. So we got the light blue for the dosage, and we got the dark blue for those who are fully vaccinated. So we're at 49.3%, and we're at 58.8%, everybody. The cases, as you can see, 84.4, 1.25, and 19.1. So each city may have a different number in cases, but they're giving you an overall, and this is just the overall cases. Then we have the hospitalizations, which is absolutely outrageous. 87%, 1,848.7, 9,194.3. So as you can see right here, 87% right there is getting close to the critical, which is not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is the death toll, 72.4%. You see how it kind of fluctuated here back in March and February, and then it kind of went down, and now it's creeping back up, which is not a good thing, everybody. Now we're talking about the vulnerability here. So we have the different colors. So we have the health system challenge, which is very high. Minorities and non-English speakers, very high. Unemployed and low income is very high. Popular distance, distancy is high. The older age issue is high. Crowded living and working areas, medium, and housing and transportation challenge is low. So as we look at this, everybody, it's just crazy. So these are the average cases now. So right now, as the 5th, this is the 5th because the other update we seen was August 6th. Tomorrow, later on update will be later on in the afternoon. So this is as of August 5th, 18,120.1, and this is a 7-day average for that whole entire week, everybody, as you can see. Okay, so this is a good resource, and we'll be back here again next week with more webinar part 4 of the COVID-19 Delta variable, and there's another variable that we've been talking about. We're going to touch a little bit on that this morning as well. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen, everybody. And we're going to go ahead and start talking about the variables. And also, too, for those of you who are on Time Ministries page, I'm going to share the videos and content that I have recently discovered this past week. So I will post that on the On Time Ministry page. There's a lot of video footages, and it was one video of a nurse that she was talking about how many cases that came in, that her daughter had a friend whose parents were in the ICU unit. And I'm just going to kind of give you a background history on that. So basically what's going on is her parents caught COVID, of course, and It's not looking good, but I don't know how critical the situation is. But this is a lady who's a frontline responder. In fact, let me go ahead and I think I shared it on the platform for those sort of the nurse talking on that. I shared it the other day, matter of fact, about some of the things that has been going on with that, and she was very emotional. It shook her, being a nurse, that she's doing everything she possibly can, and knowing that you can't save everybody because of how bad this really is, really hurt her to the core. And that goes to show our first line responders are they working triple hard to get things done, and they're overworking themselves, and they can't save everybody because it's just so significant. And this is why they keep requiring getting vaccinated. This is why they keep requiring getting masked up. This is why they're requiring this, so these numbers can get back down to a lower state. But it's like the more you keep telling people, the worse that becomes. And I haven't really sit on here and talked about it because I just been kind of observing for the last few days about some of the content and thing that has been going on in this world alone, and how people's viewpoint is, and how they really think, and how people have a debate and argue. And you know what, everybody, I'm gonna say this in a mindful way. We're arguing about something that can be controlled simply by doing what's right. Okay? At the end of the day, we gotta do what's right. We want things to go back to some type of normalcy. We gotta do what's right so we can live a fulfilling life. All this back and forth arguing and pity pat stuff we got going on, at the end of the day, it's not even worth it, because the more we keep arguing and fighting, the more people are dying. The more people are contracting this virus. The more people are getting exposed to this. And most people, like, I don't agree with you, Marco. It's perfectly fine, because I'm not coming on here to argue back and forth with nobody. I see enough of that on TV. I see enough of that in society. Every day I go outside, I see somebody this and that. Every time I cut on the news, it's the same fight every day. I hope that we start to wake up, but it's like the more we start saying we're gonna do better, it worse it gets. Every day it's the same thing. It's the same song and dance. They wake up talking about, oh, the people arguing. Nobody want to do right. Nobody want to follow the rules. Nobody want to do this and nobody want to do that. I recommend you listen to the health, the scientists, and your pediatricians and your primary care physicians, and ask them those heart-to-heart questions. Do I really need to do this? Be honest with yourself. Do you really need to do this? And they're going to tell you heart-to-heart, truthfully, you really do. You really do. Now, if you have other issues in terms of allergic reactions to the vaccine, or other underlying conditions where you can't take the vaccine, I completely understand that to the core. Okay? I mean, everybody have different beliefs and things that they deal with. Like I said, I didn't come to argue with everybody. I come to educate everybody. But that's just what it looks like right now. This is what it looks like. Okay? And it's like the more we talk about it and the more we want to get it correct, it's like we can't come together because everybody want to be this and that. It's two sides to it. You got the vaccine side and you got the unvaccinated side, and you got people who just don't care. They want to live their life regardless of the health of other people. And that's where we living at right now, people. I'm just being real honest. I'm trying to find the content of things that I have saved this week that I want to share on this platform this morning. Mostly like remarkable. My anxiety and all of this, yes, it's really high, because the more you look at the news, the more you hear what people are saying, it's going to cause you to just go into an overload. I recommend to pull away from that. All right, everybody, let me go ahead and share the rest of this content, because I got another webinar I got to do about 10 to talk about our babies. That's a heart-to-heart right there by alone. So let me go ahead and share my screen, everybody. We are going to look at, so we're going to look at what the Delta variable is and what's the Limbaugh variable, and that'll be pretty much it, everybody. And then one more link, okay? So this is the link I came up with this morning. It says, COVID-19 Delta variable, what do you need to know? So basically it's telling you the insight about what this really looks like, everybody, okay? It's talking about where it originated from and where did it start, and talks about how it spread, and how the cases are sustained, and this is how contagious it is. And it talks about What makes Delta more contagious than other strains? Delta infects people with heavier virus loads, which means they exhaust more than viral particles for each to catch. The variable mutations are also believed to make more feather attaching itself to cells in humans' airways. Does it cause more severe illness than the other variants? Scientists are still investigating this by studying publishing in the Atlanta Medical Journal. So basically, they're giving you insight. The link that I'm at is mdandrews.org/cancerwise/COVID-19, COVID-19 new Delta variable what you need to know. So these are some of the things that we're looking at here, everybody. And these are some very heavy things that we have here. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to share that content to On Time Ministries page when I go get on the main line when I can't do it from my phone. Who's more at risk? People are who are unvaccinated, but down there seeing that people who are vaccinated can actually catch it too. So yeah, we got some real serious issues here, everybody. Very serious, very serious. And we have to take part to this. Everybody talking about remarkable, I don't want to hear about it. Well, we finna have a heart-to-heart in a minute about this. It's early in the morning, everybody's like, I want to hear something positive. Ooh, things start to turn around. Yeah, he did. Can a vaccine person pass the Delta virus to others? New research said the vaccine people who are affected with Delta, even those who display no symptoms, may be able to transmit the virus as easy as those who are unvaccinated. So what we're looking at, everybody, is a lot of questions. Can we expect future Delta mutations? Viruses are built to mutate. With each mutation, a new, stronger variant can emerge. The best way to prevent this is to vaccine as many people as possible. And they can stress in that and stress in that. I'm telling you, listen to the scientists, doctors. They know. They really do. Oh, remarkable. How you feel about this? Honestly, at the end of the day, the choice is up to you what you want to do with your life. And I talk to people about this all the time. I'm not going to go back and forth with you at the end of the day. I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. What you do is what you do. But use wise choices in the decisions you may make in your life. Young kids can't be vaccinated, of course, so make sure you protect them as much as possible. Okay, so this is the link that I'm sharing. I'm going to show you 2 more links and get off of the webinar. Not going to be many views, which I'm used to, but it's alright. But I used to get all fired up and upset about no views, but I'm got to a place, hey, you can watch the replay. You like, oh, Myrtle? Yep, you watch the replay. I got something I got to do. So here's the next link I want to share with you all. So this is basically talking about the different strands of the virus and COVID-19 variables, and it breaks it down. So I believe this video could be very helpful too, but this is back in June, so we'll see.
We did it again. Verizon has been named America's most reliable network by RootMetrics, and our customers rated us #1 for network quality in America, according to JD Power, proving there's only one best network.
All right, the video's coming, everybody.
This morning, it's a race against time, getting Johnson & Johnson's one-shot COVID vaccine into more arms before hundreds of thousands, if not millions of doses expire. As many as 25,000 doses in West Virginia, 60,000 in Arkansas, and 200,000 doses in Ohio are all set to expire by the end of the month.
This is back
Members
in
of
June.
the COVID task force
In fact, let me stop sharing that because some of y'all be like, oh my goodness, the Johnson vaccine is gonna expire. No, this is back in June 10th, as you can see right there on the screen, June 10th, 2021. I thought the video that I shared, everybody, was talking about recent content, but yeah, I stopped that for somebody say, oh, Remarkable's platform said the vaccine. No, that was June. What the date is? June 10th, 2021. That was 2 months ago. No, we ain't doing that today. Nope, we ain't doing that today. We're not doing that today, people. We're not doing that today. All right, so let's move right along. variables are like different variables. Like, what is variables and how does it happen? With the existence of new variants, many be worsened to the general public. The phenomenon is not entirely unexpected. So basically, they're talking about viruses spread by replicating itself and recuperating process and imperfectly. So they mutate in different places. Okay. So now we're gonna show a video. Well, no, we're gonna leave that alone too. This is back in April. So we're just gonna leave the videos alone. And let's just get into content of the different strands, okay? So we have the Delta variant from India. We have the Alpha UK variable, okay? We're not going to even click on the video. We got the Beta South Africa variable. And this all took place last year, but these are something to kind of just be aware of, everybody. This is the Gamma Brazil variable. So there's different variables of this. This is a video in March, but we're not going to be sharing that. Our new COVID-19 variant, including the Delta variant, more deadly. So, as we can see, if those of you who've been tuning into the news, there's another one out there. You're like, oh, Lord, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into the content. But these are the symptoms of the new variant that helps. So, we have fever or chills, coughing, shortness of breath or difficult breathing, fatigue, muscle or pain ache, headaches, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nauseating and vomiting, and diarrhea. So, Couture has also stressed the new variant strains also seem to result in the same wide range of illnesses that come to be associated with COVID-19. Our COVID-19 vaccine affected against strands. There's no evidence yet the virus has mutated in ways that allow it. So, this is basically talking about the different vaccines, and I don't know what this one is, but I know Pfizer and Moderna and Johnson & Johnson. So, we have to really be very proactive. This is a video from Biden in June. So yeah, this was the article that was back, but I just wanted to kind of pinpoint the different variables and mutational that's going on. The video I shared, disregard. Don't say, oh, Markable put a video up. Oh, the vaccine about to expire. Oh, we're in trouble. Don't do that to yourself. I will not share information that have you freaking out. Okay, calm down, everybody. Breathe. Don't have your anxiety go from 10 to 10,000. Okay. Don't do that. I'm not gonna put you out there like that. I ain't gonna leave you out there in the wind. I'm not gonna do that to y'all over there because I don't want nobody to do that to me. Alright, I got one more website I want to share with you all about this recent one they just talked about. So I'm gonna touch a little bit basis on that this morning, everybody. Like I said, you can always watch the replay on that. So we're gonna look at this new one they just kind of surfaced up. I heard about it on the news the other day. So we're gonna take a look at this real quick, everybody. Okay, the limited virus is dominant in Peru. But experts say there's no evidence it's worse than Delta. See, now I'm getting misinformation on that. The news say one thing and I come here. This is why you do your research, ladies and gentlemen. So they say this and that. But this is, I want to kind of introduce this to everybody to kind of make you aware. Don't freak out. Just make you aware, okay? I need you to take a deep breath inside yourself now. Just breathe, everybody. Breathe. Close your eyes and breathe. Close your eyes and breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay? Just breathe. I'm just informing you about this recent one that just surfaced up for Peru. Okay? So this is the Lamar virus is one of the latest to rise concern in the public health community. A preprint study suggests variable mutations can help it evident antibodies and spread quickly. One researcher said it's not perfectly clear yet. Lamar cases are decreasing in some places while increasing in others. So this is the one we definitely need to pay attention to along with Delta, okay? Lambda is the latest COVID variant to garner attention. It was first identified in Peru last year and has since spread to other countries in South America around the world. The World Health Organization declared Lambda a variable interest on June 15th of this year, okay? So just be aware, everybody, there's another one out there, okay? Okay, there's another one. So we're gonna keep in tune about what the symptoms of this one is. But I want to let you all know on this platform that there's another variable out there for COVID, another virus out there that's surfacing up. So I need you to pay attention. So we're gonna be doing these webinars until further notice. So it's an all-going battle with these webinars on this platform. Usually I do it on Thursday, but I had a hectic schedule, so hopefully we'll be back on course, and now I'll be back on here Saturday at 9 a.m. to give you this. But pay attention to the word, pay attention to that word Lambert, and pay attention to the news, the media, and just really study these different variables out there. You like, remarkable, it's so much, it's a lot. But you have to educate yourself. We have to self-educate ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, because we are in a time where we really need to know about this. Okay? I'm telling you, do not get comfortable. We were too comfortable the first 2 months when everything started to slow, that the virus started to then, and this other one came back for the vengeance. We can't get comfortable. We have to stay up. We got to stay on course. We got to stay attentive. We definitely got to be vigilant about a lot of these things that's happening right before our eyes. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and get off this platform real quick. I'll see you all in a few minutes with that heart-to-heart for our babies. But this is a very dark and sentimental broadcast that really need to talk about. There's no video, no worksheet, nothing. This is a heart-to-heart broadcast for this platform today. This is what Remarkable comes and talks to everybody. Just have a heart-to-heart that gets you to really think about some things for your kids and your family, okay? So I'll be back in about, it's 9:15, so I'll be back in about 25 minutes. Well, actually 35 minutes or 40. So I love you all, and I'll see y'all in a few. Take care.